America. We're in for some interesting times. Let's talk about it right after this. Man, oh man. So, this is not a political view. It is not meant to disparage or go for one side or the other. I know you're a fence sitter, Steve. Oh my gosh. No, because that's not the point of this video. I do have my beliefs. I know which side I'm on. But let's talk about the rally yesterday with Trump and him being shot. Or nicked in the ear or fell down, depending on which news source you're watching. And how it relates to the carnivore diet. What? Carnivore diet can help with politics? Phew. You're dumb, Steve. What the hell are you talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. When I was driving, and I was almost 400 pounds, I dealt with a lot of depression. I dealt with a lot of anxiety. I was not handling my stress very well. And in this day and age, there's a lot of stress. You watch the news, there's stress. You go outside, there's stress. You go to a public place, there's stress. And think about during COVID, you had you need to wear a mask, bro. Or the opposite, you're stupid if you wear a mask, bro. And then, of course, Republican versus Democrat, that kind of thing. And I thank God for the fact that I was able to clean up my diet and lose my weight before COVID happened. I believe that was the start of my plateau, if you will. It was 2020. I think. I don't know. I'd have to look at my Facebook memories. Anyways, because as the weight shedded off, shed, SHEDED, shed it off, I was clearing up my mind. The brain fog was gone. It's amazing how much that processed food clogs up your brain. It clogs up your receptors that say, hey, you know what? Maybe you don't need to go off the ledge on every little thing that happens. And everybody was. You walk into a store back then, and whether you're wearing a mask or not, you could feel the tension in the air, right? Had I not cleaned up my diet and still dealt with the depression issues, I don't know if I would have survived 2020. And when everybody was losing their minds, when everybody was rioting, when everybody was freaking out about the people rioting, I was cool, calm, and collected at home or in my truck, keeping to myself, head on a swivel, keeping my nose out of trouble. That's the beauty of the carnivore / low carb keto diet, is that it helps you deal with stress a lot more efficiently. The stress is still going to be there. It's not like you're going to be, everything's fine. No, the stress will still be there, but you'll have a clearer mind. You'll be in the zone more. Like, musicians will tell you a point where you're in the zone, you're playing live, and the crowd's into it, and the band's playing perfectly, and the sound's perfect, and you're in the zone. There's nothing that can break that from you. Nothing, right? And what I have found is that the more calm you could be the quietest, calmest person in the room, the more calculated you can be on your next decision. And because of the assassination attempt yesterday, I believe that there will be additional things happening from here on out until the election. And then, depending on how the election goes, who knows what's going to erupt. And they've been pushing this Civil War thing, and they've been telling you about, they even made a movie about it, and which I haven't watched because I heard it sucks. But they want you to feel divided. And Biden got in there. We need to stop being divided. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I agree. Biden said something I agree with. We need to stop being divided. But guess what? It's only going to get worse. Social media. And I honestly believe, this might sound, but I honestly believe that because of our diets, because we're not thinking clearly, because we're depressed, because we're full of anxiety, because mental illness is through the roof, because suicide is through the roof, because, we're all addicted to sugar, alcohol, porn, and fentanyl, I think that things can only get worse. And you're going to need a calm, cool head to navigate through that. So, head on a swivel, straight for today, hope for tomorrow. Just some thoughts from a bearded metalhead in the middle of Missouri. Peace.